As any good artist or carpenter will tell you, you can't very well work on something without having the right tools. And thankfully here in Photoshop, we have an abundance of tools for just about any task that we need. When you start Photoshop, the Tools panel appears on the left-hand side of the screen. Some tools in the Tools panel have options that appear in the context-sensitive options bar. These include the tools that let you type, select, paint, draw, sample, edit, move, annotate, and view images. Other tools allow you to change foreground, background colors, go to Adobe Online, and work in different modes. You can expand some tools to show hidden tools beneath them. A small triangle at the lower right of the tool icon appears or signals the preference of hidden tools beneath it. You can view information about any tool by simply hovering your mouse or pointer over it, and then the name of the tool appears in the tooltip below the pointer. So let's break down this Tools panel and take a look at the different tools galleries that are located in it. And the first tool gallery is called the Selection Tools. That consists of the Marquee tool, which makes regular or rectangular, optical, or single row or single column selections. The Move tool moves selections, layers, and guides. The Lasso tools make freehand, polygonal, straight-edged, or magnetic snap-to selections. And the Quick Selection tool lets you quickly paint a selection using an adjustable round brush tip. And the Magnetic Wand tool selects similarly colored areas. And beneath that we have the Crop and Slice tools gallery, which consists of the Crop tool for trimming images, the Slice tool for creating slices, and the Slice Select tool for selecting slices. We also have the Retouching Tools gallery, which consists of the Spot Healing Brush and the Healing Brush tools, which allow you to remove blemishes or paint patterns to repair imperfections in an image. We also have the Patch tool, which repairs imperfections in a selected area of an image using a sample or pattern. The Red Eye tool, which removes the red reflection caused by a flash in a camera. The Clone Stamp tool, which paints with a sample of an image. The Pattern Stamp tool, which paints with part of an image as a pattern. The Eraser tool, which erases pixels and restores parts of an image to a previously saved state. The Background Eraser tool erases areas to transparency by dragging. The Magnetic Eraser tool, which erases solid colored areas to transparency with a single click. The Blur tool, which blurs hard edges in an image. The Sharpen tool, which sharpens soft edges in an image. And the Smudge tool, which smudges data in an image. The Dodge tool, which lightens areas in an image. The Burn tool, which darkens areas in an image. And of course the Sponge tool, which changes the color saturation of an area. We also have the Painting Tools gallery, which consists of the Brush tool, which paints brush strokes, the Pencil tool, which paints hard edge strokes, the Color Replacement tool, which replaces a selected color with a new color, the Mixer Brush tool, which simulates realistic painting techniques such as blending canvas colors and varying paint wetness, the History Brush tool, which paints a copy of the selected state or snapshot into the current image window, the Art History Brush tool paints with stylized strokes that simulate the look of different paint styles using a selected state or snapshot. The Gradient tool, which creates straight line, radial, angle, reflected, and diamond blends between colors. And the Paint Bucket tool, which fills similarly colored areas with the foreground color. We also have Drawing and Type Tools gallery, which consists of the Path Selection tools, which make shape or segment selection showing anchor points, direction lines, and direction points. The type tools create type on an image. The type mask tools create a selection in the shape of type. The pen tool allow you to draw smooth edged paths. And the shape tools and line tools draw shapes and lines in a normal layer or shape layer. And then the custom shape tool makes customized shapes selected from a single shape list. And in later movies, I'm going to show you each of these tools in more detail. But for this movie, I just want to basically show you the different galleries. We also have tools for notes, measuring, and navigation. We have the eyedropper tool, which samples color in an image, the color sampler tool, which displays color values for up to 4 areas, the ruler tool, which measures the distance, location, and angles, the hand tool, which moves an image within its window. The zoom tool magnifies and reduces the view of an image, and the count tool counts objects in an image, and that only applies to Photoshop Extended. So if you're using the standard version, this tool is not available to you. The rotate view tool, non-destructive, rotates the canvas. And the notes tool makes notes that can be attached to an image. And when saving to Adobe PDF, those notes also appear as notes inside of the PDF. We also have tools for 3D, and this only applies to Adobe Photoshop Extended, but they consist of 3D object rotation tools, roll tools, pan tools, slide tools, object scale tool, 3D rotate camera tools, and we'll focus more on these in an advanced session if you have Photoshop Extended. For now, I'm just basically going to pass those up and not dive too deep into them throughout the rest of this series. Now, whenever you select a tool, the options bar appears below the menu bar at the top of the workspace, and the options bar is a context sensitive, which means that it changes as you select different tools. Some settings in the options bar, such as painting modes and opacity, are common to several tools, and some are specific to just one tool.